Dr. Maddy Roth here with Roth Consulting Group. Today we are going to talk about not getting taken advantage of. All right. I played college volleyball at Hope College in Holland, Michigan. It was a Division III school, so unfortunately you can't get athletic scholarships at a D3 school. But I was on the volleyball team. It was amazing. We had state-of-the-art facilities. Hope is a Christian college. I think we had maybe 4,000 students or something like that. So anyway, our team we were determined my sophomore year to win nationals. We knew we had everything we needed to do that. We didn't win the previous year. Our school had never won before, but our coach was always like, we're scared to say this is our goal because there's such a high chance we're not going to hit it. But we need to just verbalize that this is our goal. And if we don't hit it, we live with that and it's going to sting really badly. But we need to verbalize that this is our goal. So we did. That was the first year we actually verbalized, like, we want to be national champions and that's our goal for the year. Because there's only one national championship team, and there's a lot of teams in D3 volleyball. So the odds are pretty good that we're not going to do it. Our coach always said, every day you make a decision, and is this bringing you closer to being a national champion? Would a national champion eat that food? Would a national champion drink that chocolate milk? Probably. Like, that national champion needs to be strong. And is that national champion gonna stay up really, really late? And is that gonna bring the team toward that team goal? Probably not. Like, we need to take care of ourselves and work as hard as we possibly can. And our coach always said, every single person on the team needs to be all in. If just one person at any moment is not all in, we're not going to win the championship. And we all wholeheartedly believe that. My friend was a bench warmer, and I was kind of part-time. I was not a starter, but I was the first one off the bench. So anyway, her and we cheered so hard on that bench. And our coach was like, if the bench is not fully in this game, we are not going to win. Like, our bench, we would be drenched in sweat, like, because we'd be cheering so hard on the bench. My friend, she hurt her shoulder. She tore a rotator cuff on the bench. She wasn't even in the game. Like, she had to see the athletic trainer. She's like, Maddy, is it weird if I see the trainers even though I'm not playing? Like, I didn't play the whole tournament. I injured my shoulder on the bench cheering so hard. And we were just like, every single thing. And even in practice, our coach was like, all right, second stringers, if you're not giving your all in practice, we're not winning this national championship. Like, if you're not training the starters, we're not going to win. One thing our coach said during tryouts is that she didn't take a certain number of people on her team. She was able to take as many or as little as she wanted. She said, the reason I would take you is because you're so indispensable. That was the word she used. You need to make yourself so indispensable that if I don't take you on the team, we're not going to win the nationals. Whether you're a bench warmer or you're a starter, you need to be so important to the success of this team that I have to take you. Like, there's no other option. I have no doubt in my mind that you need to be here on the team. So that's an occurrence where every single person on the team matters. And this is going to sound kind of mean, but I actually don't feel like this is necessarily the case for our business teams. because, and I want to just say that to protect other business owners from selling their soul to other clinicians or staff members, because in my head I try to make it so my team members are dispensable. Like, that sounds really bad. I love my girls so much, like with my whole heart. It can make me just cry how much I love all the girls as a person. I love them as a person, but I think there are some pelvic health business owners, especially pelvic health, because we're worried that this staff member, oh, she does so well, or there's no one else in our town that does pelvic, and like she came to our team, and like I'm never going to find someone else that does pelvic. Like, we're so married to that staff member that we have the blinders on and we can't make decisions. We think that staff member is indispensable to us, but we cannot make decisions like that at the expense of our baby, our business. So if you are about to hire someone, a new therapist, and say it's a PT and you're interviewing this PT and you give her an offer, and say you offer her 50 an hour, and this therapist has a lot of training. She's done pelvic for a while. You want her so bad on your team. She's dynamic. She has everything you want. You're so married to this person. Like, you need them so bad. That's what you think. That's how you feel. But we cannot get that emotional about a potential staff member at the cost of our profit margin. And that's just too risky for our business and not smart. Okay. If this person is declining your offer and saying, I'm a doctorate, I have my doctorate, I should be making, in your cash practice, like, I should be making at least 75 an hour. Don't do it. It's just not smart for your business. It's not good for your business to be paying staff members way more than market value. Look at what the PTs and OTs in your area are making. I mean, if they're making 85 grand, like say you give an offer for 85 grand, that's actually only $40 an hour. So if you're paying someone $75 an hour, let's see, what is that? That's like $170,000 salary, which is nice. Like, I wish PTs and OTs made that much, and I wish we charged $400 a session, but insurance has just driven the value so down of PTs and OTs. We can pay them really nice. We'll pay them more than all the clinics in our area. That's fine, but you can't pay your therapist way above market value for their service. So I just urge you, no, this staff person is not indispensable. You can find someone else that is going to absolutely love your offer. And maybe she's new to pelvic health, but guess what? You believe in yourself. You believe in your ability to train this person. Okay. Another thing is that staff member that's always asking for a raise, always a little unhappy with their salary, but you love them so much. Yes, I'm a lover. Like, I love my staff. It's so hard when you are emotional about it, but staff should be dispensable. And at some point, if they're costing you too much, you need to let them go. Like, you can't match a salary that is, or an hourly rate that is so above market value. And it's just so much more risk to you too. Like, if you're paying your therapist $85,000 a year, they need to see like 8 patients a week to cover their salary. But there's just so much risk with being a business owner. Like, it seems like you could pay them way more, of course, and maybe you can, but early on, especially, there's just like you don't have enough in your bank account and you need some of that profit to help grow your business. We're not like some big Amazon where like we have the funding to just pay staff crazy amounts. We're doing this from the grassroots, and we need some of the profit to actually build our bank account. We can't just have zero in there or to pay all the overhead that you don't even think about. So as crummy as it sounds, I really urge you to think of each staff member as dispensable and have the confidence that if it's not smart for your business to take this person on or keep them on, you have to do what's best for your business, and you can't run your business into the ground because of someone that you want so bad and that you love. Same with an admin. We need to also be adept at training admin because our whole business can't revolve around how amazing your admin is. Some of you, I've got some coaching clients right now. They have like one of a kind. You can never find an admin this good. And it is worth paying that person well. You want to retain them. But at some point, that person might retire. They might get old, or they might have to move, or they might have a baby. So we need to be ready to train someone else and have lots of backup too. It's hard to just have one admin. I like to have at least 1.5 admins. So if one is sick, one can cover, or if someone starts to phase out, you're training someone else before they're completely phased out. I want us to view our staff as dispensable. And I want us to have the confidence and the systems to train new staff so we don't get taken advantage of. And I'm just saying this as a business owner, trying to look out for my fellow business owners. You got this. Don't beat your business into the ground over trying to find the perfect, most skilled pelvic health clinician, because guess what? All this stuff is trainable. Your patients are going to probably get better with whoever you hire, as long as they're a good, nice person and they're doing something in the treatment sessions. I hope you got some interesting insight on this topic. I know there's different opinions on this, like you want to pay your staff so well so they never leave, but there is, and that's nice. You want to pay your staff well. They should be well appreciated, but there does come a point when it's too risky. You're paying them too much and it's just not worth it because there's someone else just so excited to have this position and they're making way more than they would at a different job, and they're going to learn and be amazing, and it's not going to run your business into the ground. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll catch you next week.